about it.
And we will kick things off with a little bit of a recap. So last time you guys made your way further into these natural caverns that are underneath the ruined temple. Encountered some sort of strange, tentacled, flying squid-type monstrosities. Animated some assistants. And accidentally. And further into this complex, you encountered these strange, small reptilian people who spoke a very broken, kind of common language, who mistook you for heroes.
That's much so.
That's painful.
On the basis of the fact that these dark aberrations had been a threat to their people, and since you dealt with them, obviously were your heroes, and they welcomed you into their little encampment, and fed you some freshly roasted centipede, and paid you with some rough uncut gems, and essentially treated you like heroes. But they also explained that they had some problem getting fresh water. Their water is very kind of brackish and not at all healthy. Because there was this, what they referred to as a river demon that was protecting the water site. So being the heroes that you are, you managed to negotiate with them so that they had their leader had a grimoire, a magical tome that Trestius very much wanted. So between Ryzen and Culdy, you managed to go negotiate with them, and they agreed to give you the tome in exchange for dealing with this river demon, and they even gave you the tome up front. There is the promise of more payment once you're done. But with that, you guys kind of settled in a little bit, get some much needed rest, and start debating what you may be able to do about this river demon.
Culdy will act like he just parted with something that he really wanted to hold on forever, like it was a family heirloom, and he really needed to do it, but man, he regrets it already. And every time whoever's reading it looks up from it, I'll give him a wink so he knows I'm just making fun, playing the part in front of the kobolds.
Chris, I have a pile of questions.
Sure.
So the uncut gems, are any of those pieces of crystal, quote unquote?
No, they are not crystal. They are actually like semi-precious stones, things like hematite and things of that nature.
Right, so not spell components.
Not spell components.
Am I still being influenced by whatever was influencing me before?
No, it's quite happy now that you have the book.
Okay, and 3, I need a new pride, I think.
Yes, because you went without one last game, so now you can choose a new one.
So I'm thinking something along the lines of, I don't know how to word it exactly. Maybe you guys can help me, but he's going to be taught how to use magic with this book. And that's a big deal because his necromancy is just natural. He just does it, right? So something along the lines of, I will master this magic, or...
I am in control now. I decide how things will pan out. I'm looking a bit for my word in English. Sorry about that.
Yeah, something along the lines of... I don't know. Does that make sense?
It could be something along the lines of, I will discover all the secrets. because ideally with your pride, you want something that will play into dice rolls when you need it. And since you don't roll dice for magic, you not really.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's not quite like values from Star Trek.
If I took, I will find a way to master my magic, even with the dark secret that I have. That's not contradictory, I suppose.
Correct.
Yeah, so we'll go with something like that. That works for me.
Yeah, perfect.
I also had one thing I wanted to fix before the beginning of the game. The game I missed, I went to harvest some of the poison wood.
Yep.
Just wanted to do the roll for that.
Okay, perfect. So yes, it is a crafting roll at -2.
To harvest the wood?
No, to harvest the wood, you can harvest. Make a survival roll to harvest the wood.
Yeah, and I had the wood axe, but I think it just allows me to do the roll.
Right.
Roll this.
So you got one good usable piece of the dark wood.
Okay, so I'll need to go back for that. And I think and while people were exploring the dungeon, I think I only had the time to harvest the wood, not make it.
You would have had like a quarter day to do some harvesting.
Perfect.
How much does it cost to get a new rank in one of our talents?
3 times the level you're getting, so either 3, 6, or 9.
Okay, because I've got 9 XP right now. And I was thinking about getting Defender level 3, which lets me parry an unlimited number of times in the same round of combat.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Because doesn't... maybe I need to get another one first.
I think we'll need to when we rest that we can raise abilities.
Yep, you spend XP while you're resting.
Okay. So since we rested with the kobold, we could spend there. Okay.
Because I can combine Defender 3, or I can parry an unlimited number of times, with Path of the Shield 1. When a friend within near range is attacked, I can spend a willpower to parry for them.
Correct.
So if you want a new skill, is that for free because you want to get level 1?
Skill or a talent? Talents are
Talent.
If you want a new one, it is level 3, and you need to spend a quarter day practicing or have somebody teach you.
And how much was it to raise a skill?
5 times the level you're going to.
Ouch.
Yeah, skills are expensive.
Yeah.
Right. So when we get a quarter day, I am going to practice fast footwork. I am fragile.
Okay.
I don't think we're
Yes, you are.
having a quarter day, or were we planning to take a quarter day before we got to the river?
Yeah. So basically, I'm going to say the time spent with the kobolds is it's technically resting. So you can spend XP, so on and so forth, as you like sit around, tell stories about your great heroic deeds. They never get tired of the embellishments you may put on the fight with the dark creatures. Even if you put a different embellishment on it each time you tell the stories, they are completely enthralled by it.
Nice. I like an audience like this. Low expectations.
Yeah.
Critical questions.
They are starved for entertainment the same way people are in the waiting room at the doctor's office.
Oh, I'll make up stories of like outsmarting giant cyclopses and tricking minotaurs into
I assume
all kinds of marrying princesses. I don't know anything.
I mean, I assume Risen and Culdy are quite good at making story for the kobold. I'm not sure if Risen is inclined to do it, but I'm pretty sure he's good at it.
Culdy is full of shit.
So during the rest time, anybody who wants to spend XP can.
Yay! All right, I'm grabbing that now, and I can click rest, right?
Yep. If you're learning a new talent, you need to make a wits roll.
All right, I can do that. Just
If I'm just getting a new rank in it, do you need to make the wits roll as well, or is it just spend the quarter?
No, it's just to
Practicing.
spend. No, it's just spend your XP while you rest.
All right.
I push.
You cannot because it's just it's an ability check, not a skill check. So
All right, how did I fail when I have a 5? Oh well.
So you spend some time, while you're regaling the kobolds with these tales, practicing, but you're not getting it down. It's maybe you need some practice with somebody actually like training you. You can try the wits roll each quarter day that you have, but it just takes time to learn things.
All right, so did that cost me the 3 experience?
No.
Awesome.
All right. So you guys can rest. I will point out at this point, this will be the second. No, this will be the end of the first quarter day since the skeleton's been summoned, and the only person who has slept today is Culdy.
And we're moving into nighttime right now, right?
As far as you know, I mean, you guys have been underground for a few hours now, so you think it's probably getting close to nighttime?
Okay, so we probably need a round of sleeping. I mean, Trestius is not presenting this because Trestius is huddling, looking at a book like a child at a candy store.
But we do have people now who will watch instead. Like there's all these new
Kobolds,
friends.
or
Yeah.
whatever they call it.
So I'm going to trust that they're not going to kill us in our sleep, and Desi will sleep.
To add to the trust, I think Culdy has already slept, so maybe he can stay awake and speak with them to make sure nobody slits their throats.
Absolutely. That's the plan. I'm the night watchman. Always pick somebody up before I wander off.
Chris, for XP spends, I'm going to spend 10 for marksmanship too.
Okay.
I have bought ambidextrous too.
Okay.
Which allows me to use ambidextrous.
Hey, Chris, looking at the drop-down thing for profession talents, is this linked? Are these professions linked to our character class already, or is this a general list of everything associated with every class?
I think it's every class. The ones for the profession ones for the minstrel are the different song ones. There's like Path of the Song, Path of the Hymn, and can't remember
Path of the Warcry?
Path of the Warcry, right.
Okay, and I currently have Path of the Song. Okay.
Yeah, Path of the Hymn is kind of like a healing thing, and Path of the Warcry is like a buff thing for your friends.
Yeah, I was just reading the Warcry one. So buying a talent is 3 for level 1?
Yep.
I think I'm going to take. I'm going to. Well, first I'm going to rest, and after, unless I do this before, I'm going to buy Path of the Hymn at level 1 because that costs 3, right?
Yep, and you do have to make a wits roll. So you sit there, kind of tuning your lute, and trying to remember that you have to be soothing and not insulting when you're trying to.
Not insulting and condescending. Yeah. And it's just straight wits roll.
Just a straight wits.
Okay. No modifiers.
Nope.
Okay.
A mistake on my character sheet, but I corrected it.
Okay.
I accidentally increased pack rat instead of path of many things, but we'd already used it at level 2, so I assume we all knew I had that at level 2.
Yeah. Right. So you're practicing. It's a hard go remembering these more soothing lullabies and stuff as opposed to your more acerbic sense. So you have not yet picked it up, but whenever you have a quarter day to practice, you can certainly make the roll again.
Okay.
All right, so Culdy's keeping watch with the kobolds.
Yep. I'm gonna assume.
Okay.
You said the kobold were open to trading last time.
Yeah, they have some things. Like most of their stuff is very kind of crudely made out of like bone and stone and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm just looking for a short spear.
Yeah, they would definitely have a short spear available.
Made of wood, made of something, but just a short spear so I can try my new fighting style.
Yeah, they can definitely trade you a short sword or a short spear.
Okay.
They will trade you for, what do you offer them?
I don't know if they are into currency, but I have a spare fishing hook and line. If we can get the river, it could be nice. I don't know how things are valued. Probably Culdy's gonna stop me if I can try to trade something that's worth too much.
Well, give me
I can trade them some water.
Oh, water. They will definitely trade for drinkable water.
Good. I'll lower my water dice.
Okay.
Chris, what would the weight of the book be? Normal or?
Book would be normal, yeah. So the one that you trade the water to, there's a bunch of chittering back and forth amongst them in their like kind of hissy language, and then he just kind of like holds up like his like now full like water skin, and like drinks some of it, and he doesn't like retch or anything, and he holds it kind of triumphantly above his head and chitters to them, and the rest of them kind of chitter, and you get the feeling like maybe they were teasing him for trading his spear, but now he has like water, so he is king.
Excellent. Well, bring them more water when we get through to the demon.
Do not get addicted to water. Oh no, Slizzak is he's a Morton Joe.
All right. So you guys get some rest. The sleep period passes uneventfully.
Nice.
All right.
Want to take one more shot at skill training before we head out?
Well, it's morning, so the day is yours.
Could I ask the assistance of someone? Could anyone be so kind as to carry my needle and thread? I'm overweight by it.
Needle and thread?
Yep.
Just because of encumbrance?
Yep.
I
can.
I can't.
Can I?
I literally can't. I'm so weak.
I had to give like my Saurian head to a kobold because the book's too heavy.
Well,
I'll need the
be
needle
able
and thread
to.
I'll need the needle and thread eventually, but right now I need help.
See, I carry around a tent because I don't want to sleep outside like an animal.
So, Desislava, I'm gonna remove the needle and thread from my inventory. You can put it on.
Let me see if I can find it.
You can type it in the search item on top.
Yeah. Oh, there's a misprint in the Foundry thing. Needle and thread should only be a tiny item.
Yeah, it's a tiny item. It's a tiny item.
Yeah.
It does say tiny.
Oh, it's light. That's 0.5. It's not. Okay. It's a fishing hook and line, and I'm gonna leave the my fishing hook is too heavy for me. This one is light.
Encumbrance of this is a real bear.
That's why Kogan is carrying a bunch of Ryzen stuff.
So you're keeping the needle and thread?
And I'm leaving you the fishing hook and line.
Okay.
Just so I'm not over encumbered.
So, Chris, I think we figured out that if we spend 1/4 day here and a 1/4 day traveling, we still have the skeleton when we fight the river thing, right?
That's your theory, yes.
That's the theory. Okay, so this morning when we get up and I suppose we all have to eat and drink, right?
You have to drink. You don't have to eat because the nutrient dense cockroaches or centipedes kept you satiated.
Right. So I'm good on water.
Lads.
Oh, Kogan apparently has no water.
I could give him a level of water.
Oh, we're doing our food and water rolls. Sorry, I was getting
Yeah, just water.
Oh,
Just water roll?
all right. I will put the food back.
I have D10 water.
Water roll. I had D10 water.
Oh, how does this work again? I have 10. I rolled a 10.
Yep, you're good. If you roll a 1 or a 2, it decreases by a die type.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm
Culdy
okay.
games.
My dice obviously already have figured out which game I'm playing.
Does it matter? Because I thought dice just hate you in every game.
It took a while for them to catch on last night.
Yeah, it was an old game, so it always aimed around 50 on a D100.
It's
They
because
caught on by the end.
we play
yeah.
some games she needs to roll high and some she needs to roll low, and sometimes the dice get confused.
Oh, okay.
They catch on though. The longer we play, the smarter they get.
All right. So you guys get up in the morning. You wash down the remnants of centipede.
Delicious.
Blah.
See, Kogan has a trick where he just basically takes like the centipede and kind of like hooks the legs behind one of his tusks and then just pulls.
Oh, yeah, I don't need descriptors. No.
Can you repeat that? I didn't quite get the image in my head.
No.
Just like when you see those people that have the trick of taking all the meat off a wing at once.
That's a talent.
Nice.
So he kind of just did that with a piece of centipede?
Yep. Just uses his orcish tusks and.
Nice.
Trestius will try not to think about how great of a skeleton he'll be in the future and try to fix his bow.
All right. So Trestius is going to try to fix his bow. Do Culdy and Ryzen want to continue practicing their respective talents?
Sure.
Yeah, I really do, especially if we're going up against a hard monster.
Okay. Let's roll.
There you go.
Yay!
There you go.
Yeah. All right. I'll add that to my sheet and take off the experience.
Perfect.
Okay, so that is him, I said, correct?
Yep.
Pathically. That's 3 XP.
So yeah, just so you know, for Warcry, short range is anything in your zone or one zone adjacent.
Oh, okay. I thought short was only in your zone.
Your zone is near. Short is one zone, one adjacent zone.
All right.
Oh.
And it affects all of your allies. You don't have to specify.
I see. Ooh, healing. That could be good. For him.
Gives me a bonus dodge action every round.
Yeah. All right. What is Desi doing this quarter day?
I'm not sure.
Eating centipede.
Gross.
I mean,
I will practice my parrying.
I was going to say, you do have some leather armor that you could repair.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. I forgot that my stuff was damaged. Yes, I would love to repair my armor.
Okay. And what would Okatai like to do?
I'm wondering if I try to turn my dark wood into a short spear, there's a chance I ruin it.
Yes. And also with Darkwood, there's also a chance that you poison yourself.
Yeah, I might wait for for Trestius to be ready to help me, so I don't make a big mess out of that. I don't want to lose the dark wood. So right now, what could I do in that place? My stock is not broken. I guess a kobold don't have much for us to hunt or gather in that place.
No, you cannot. You cannot. Well, I mean, you could go wandering the caverns all by your lonesome, trying to forage mushrooms or something.
Yeah, but I'm gonna end up in a rug. Could I train for a future skill?
You have to have the XP for it.
Okay. So I want to learn to use a sword.
Okay. Right. Well, while you're deciding, Trestius and Desislava, you guys can make craft rolls.
Uh-oh.
Crafting.
I'm gonna break it.
I'm gonna wreck it.
I could push that, eh?
You can.
Well, I apparently hurt myself crafting.
So did I.
I've hurt myself crafting in real life. It's
So
It's not
I-
that hard depending on the craft.
sliced my thumb open a few times.
Oh yeah.
Three effects though. That's 3 damage back, I think.
Yep, I think the bow only has 2.
The bow has a bonus of 2. Is that the
Yep, so it goes back up to 2.
okay? Back to 2.
Yeah, and Desi, your armor goes back up to 3.
Yay!
That's worth a strength point, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think I found what I wanted to do.
All right.
Culdy, would you mind if I borrow you a piece of paper till we can get more? Remember, you bought a couple.
All right.
I can buy it from you.
No, just I'll ask you for a favor another time. You can just have it till then.
It causes you physical pain to loan him a sheet of paper.
You know how hard it is to get paper here?
Well, I mean, that's fair.
We need to get back to the village if we want paper, I guess.
Yeah, so I deleted a parchment off mine. You can add it to yours.
I'm gonna use it to try to craft a scroll for my spell.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Write down my spell so I lower the difficulty for it.
Yep.
Do I need to do a roll for that? Or?
You need to make a lore roll.
Nice. Okay. I'm gonna try to do that.
Yep, you are successful. What spell do you scribe down?
I was trying to find my spell to find the right name. I think it's gonna be Mend Wound.
Okay. So yeah, so when you use your scroll to cast your mend wounds, it's treated as 1 level less for safe casting purposes.
Great.
And for those of you that are interested, you can in fact make parchment out of leather.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, nice.
It's finding the time to do it's the hard part.
Well, that's why I didn't want to waste a quarter day.
And
It's a survival game. We need to use all the time.
yeah, it's a quarter leather, quarter day, 6 copper, which means I can pull a bunch of it out of my bag because I can pull 1 silver at a time out.
Yeah.
for a willpower.
Yeah. So you've probably got some stacked in your backpack there someplace.
He doesn't need to know that.
All right. So you guys spend the morning, piecing together a badly damaged bow, sewing some holes shut in some armor, practicing some very melodious tunes. I figure, while Ryzen is practicing his performance, maybe Culdy kind of gets in the groove and is practicing his footwork, and kind of practicing in time to the music helps. And Okatai is sitting there. The kobolds actually do have a desk.
Ooh.
So yeah, you can sit there and scribe out your spell. And by the time the morning is done, you guys feel ready-ish. Maybe.
Yeah, well, ready
Sure.
to at least understand what we're up against.
I guess we gotta go.
So who is leading the expedition through the caverns?
I guess usually I'll lead the way on that kind of thing.
Okay.
So the party lead the way. Oh, I've been moved there. Good.
Yeah, I can move them, so I'll put everybody in spots here.
Good. Let's lead the way.
Who's the keep watch guy?
Was it Desi or Culdy that had the best observation?
Culdy,
Yeah, I can keep watch.
because he can see in the dark and I can't.
That sure helps.
Well, it's the middle of the afternoon. But, well, I guess we're on the ground.
You're guessing it's early afternoon.
I forget what we roll for that.
Scouting.
Scouting. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm good at that. Shall I roll it?
Yep.
Ooh.
On 8 dice.
Ooh.
I'm gonna push it.
Scouting was no better.
Ooh.
So we kicked their ass before we left?
Apparently, we do not like being underground.
I don't think they're out to get you today, Anita. I think they're out to get all of us.
I will apologize for my dice luck spreading. My dice have been saying terrible things to other dice.
They rub on each other's and get ideas.
Yeah, I need to just roll in isolation.
All right. Give me 1 sec here.
1.
As I kind of get some sudden unexpectedness happening. And I guess a question as well, are you guys relying on Culdy's dark vision, or do you guys have torches? The lantern, by the way, is burnt out. You will need more oil for it.
Yeah, I know.
How are we doing for torches? I've got a D6 torches.
I have a D6 torches.
I have no torches.
We might be the only two who have torches.
I will light a torch.
Okay, roll your torch die.
No way, mate. Oof. I had more than one torch. I'll have Sarnas carry that torch.
Okay.
Just kind of wedge it in around his clavicle.
Sure.
Pin it against a couple of ribs. There, it's steady. Keeps both hands free.
Alrighty. So as you guys are making your way, and there's like a little bit, like, I mean, torches don't light a huge area. Culdy is kind of scouting ahead a little bit since you can see in the dark. And Culdy, you're kind of moving over like some very like large rocks, and then the rock underneath you moves.
Squeal like a surprised rabbit and jump.
That is going to be 1 damage to your strength.
I only have 2.
So this rock moves underneath you, and you realize that you've made a slight error. And because of your dark vision, as you look around, you can see 3 large reptilian shapes.
Light up. And I go hide behind Anita.
Well, 1 sec here.
Save me, Desislava, save me.
You guys can draw some initiative.
Wait, this is not a river demon.
3 people have 6s.
Awesome.
That's ominous.
In a row?
In a row.
Yeah.
6, 6,
Yep.
8, the neighbor of the beast.
It's awesome.
Oh, Croc's got 9s. Oh, and then Sarnath has to pull 1.
Alrighty. Would anybody like to switch any initiative around?
Let's trade Sarnath for Okatai.
Okay.
We could trade with the game master.
Trevor, do you want me to trade with you?
Well, you guys are all before the crocodiles go, so.
Okay.
That's why I did the trade with Okatai.
Gotcha.
I thought low was better in this game.
Yep, low goes first.
So the crocodiles go first.
Nope, crocodiles got 9s.
So what do I? Oh, I saw Game Master 4.
That's when I drew for Ryzen. Or not for Ryzen, for the skeleton.
Oh, okay.
The dagger in the top right.
Yeah. All right. So Okatai, you are up first. You guys on the map, you guys can see what you can see.
Nice. I'm gonna use the fast action to unsheath the short spear and the broadsword.
Okay.
Because now I can do that. Culdy is still there. So I'm gonna use my main action to move.
Okay.
Try to go from where Culdy jumped, like nearby.
Okay. No problem. So, are you scampering up on the rocks, or?
No, just close to where. Is he there after he jumped?
Yeah, he's like, you can barely see him at the edge of the torchlight, I think.
Okay. So yeah, I see him, so I'm gonna move there.
Okay. Alright. Ryzen, you're up.
Okay. Do I see anything?
You can see what you can see on the map.
Right.
So at the very edge of the torchlight, you can see Culdy and Okatai. You know something attacked Culdy.
So sorry, are we traveling downward right now or upward?
Downward.
Oh, downward. Okay. Can I do my move action for now and hold my main action?
There's not really a hold per se, but you would have a fast action left to dodge or parry or whatever. So, or you can just hang back until you see something.
Yeah, like if I want to wait until I see something to attack, can I do that?
No, the game does not actually have ready actions.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess for now I'll just move up.
Okay.
Oops. It's not letting me move my token for some reason.
Where did you want to go to? Like around there someplace?
Maybe a little further. Oh, no, that's okay. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I was going to say a little further back for knife throwing, maybe, but I don't think I have too many knives, so.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
That's
perfect.
good. Perfect.
Okay, Trestius.
Trestius is going to move here because you crazy people going forward. And just ready his bow, I guess.
Okay. Culdy.
Culdy is going to
Since you can.
basically dodging.
Okay.
And now getting behind Desislava.
All right. So to break off combat without it getting a free attack, you need to make a move roll.
Well, I'll try. I'm not confident. Well, I guess it gets a free attack. Does that mean can I use my dodge on that?
Yes, because you have your free action. So,
all right. So,
but
where's dodge?
well,
Too far away to parry for him, right?
Ooh.
Chris,
Pardon?
I'm too far away to do anything parry-wise for him.
You are.
Okay. I wasn't sure where it was biting him since he was coming back toward me.
So yes, that is going to be 2 damage, Culdy.
I only have 1.
Oh no!
Oh, you're going to want to make this dodge roll then.
Actually, I took this thing off my agility, not my.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
my
So
strength.
roll 1 more d6 then, because you may have succeeded in that move roll. Nope. Now we go to the dodge.
And where do I click on that?
Dodge is a move roll.
Oh, goody.
Oh,
Okay.
that's good.
All right. So it does bite you for 1 damage.
Puts me out.
That's not good.
I'm too pretty to be alligator food.
Really not.
But you are bite-sized.
That is a slash critical.
2 bites, goblin.
It's a very lethal game.
That's
Like
okay.
2-bite brownies.
Fun to
we're
make
great.
characters.
Right. So the good news is because you are lucky.
I am lucky. I forgot about that. I have a luck thing.
Yeah. What level of lucky do you have?
Luck 1. When I suffer critical injury, I can reroll once the lowest roll counts.
So you're going to want the severed finger, not the bleeding gut.
Fair.
Because a bleeding gut is it is lethal, and you take a point of damage every single time you roll might, move, or melee for a d6 days.
Yeah, severed finger.
So the severed finger just basically means you cannot use two-handed weapons until it heals. They're added the critical into your character sheet. And you kind of crumple at Desislava's feet.
Oh no! I am going to. Where I'm guessing that white line is our
It's a zone boundary.
marker.
Yep.
Okay, so if I cross.
Yep, it's a fast action to move up to one zone.
Okay, I will move up to there.
Okay.
Can I see anything?
You can see on the map what you can see on the map.
Oh, damn it. Trestius, send up your torch bearer.
You do hear movement.
I am. Yeah. There's no real readiness, but Desi is preparing to parry on behalf of Okatai. I expect something to come toward us.
Fast action, change zones, fast action to close with the skeleton.
That did not come from the direction I expected.
Whoa, Jeebus. Where'd all those things come from?
And Desi, you sense something very big moving just feet from you.
I will take a step or two backward and prepare to have something attack me.
And this one is going to fast action bump up against Okatai. Ooh. Make a shitty ass roll.
Can I...
He didn't touch
Oh,
you.
he didn't hit. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. All right.
No, it did not. Alright, skeleton.
So he can't move where he's at, right?
He can try. This thing might bite him in the process. Like, I mean, he can move to there. It's just if he moves away from the crocodile, it's going to get a free bite at him.
So like an AOE. Okay, so
Yeah.
he'll move there, and then I will command him to kill the crocodile in front of him.
Okay.
He's got the trident now. I don't know if he had it through the sheet or not. Hopefully that's some light for people. Really?
Right. So he moves forward and he kind of takes his trident and he jams it into the crocodile with such force that the trident just snaps.
Yeah, I mean, a hit's a hit.
Okay. Back around to Okatai.
Okay. I'm gonna try to move a little bit back, so I'm not in near. I'm just in close range and stab the crocodile with my spear.
Okay. You will need to make a move roll to back up.
Okay. I'm not gonna push that.
Okay. So crocodile will get a free attack.
This is going well.
I have a free parry, so I'm gonna parry.
Okay.
Parry is
Melee. It is a slashing attack. So you're -2 because spears don't have parry.
no, but my broadsword have it.
Okay. Yep.
That's why I'm dual wielding those. One to parry, one to attack.
Perfect. All right. Then there are no modifiers.
Damn. I roll like crap tonight.
We're getting ganked by crocodiles in a random encounter.
Oh, this was a random encounter?
Yep.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do against crocodiles in real life.
The random encounter came about as a result of the failed lead the way, and then Culdy didn't spot it because of his failed scouting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is Anita's fault.
Obviously.
Clearly.
My
I was gonna
dice
say,
have touched other
So
people's
Anita
dice.
has attracted a squirrel as her mortal enemy, and now one of you has attracted a crocodile as a mortal enemy.
Yeah.
Squirrel and I got along.
Okay, you can roll for your armor.
Yep. Oh, right. They have armor that I can use a gear.
Quick, feed an alarm clock to the crocodile. Wait.
Nope. So that is 1 damage to Okatai. But you do move away.
And I can still stab it.
Yep.
I'm gonna try that. Because that thing needs to die like a few minutes ago. Yep, this applies. At least I can get back to it.
Alright, so you stab it, and you guys can see like their scaly skin kind of glistening in the torchlight, but it doesn't look like it's thick enough to provide them any real protection. Ryzen, you're up. There is a crocodile over there. There is a Culdy there, kind of curled up around the bleeding stump of a finger that he's got.
Yeah, he's still got 9 fingers. Alrighty. Let's see. What gear do I have? I'm gonna go with my throwing knife for now.
Okay.
Do I click the weapon?
On your combat tab, just click the weapon.
Oh, sorry, I'm on my gear tab. Okay, sorry. There we are.
That is enough to drop that crocodile.
Sweet.
So yeah, you take a look at its glinting crocodilian eyes, and you kind of weigh the dagger in your hand very carefully, and then sink it right in between its eyes.
Sweet.
Trestius.
Can we help Culdy in any way?
You can do. You can make a healing roll.
Empathy and healing. No, I don't think I'll do that.
The competent one with that is Risen.
I can fix him after he's dead. It's fine. I'm going
We'll have you gardening in no time. Wait.
Take aim at crocodile number 1.
Okay.
Because I can see him. And I'm going to shoot him with my bow.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to monologue. I could have said, that's not a knife. This is a knife.
There you go. Killing a crocodile with a knife definitely deserves a Crocodile Dundee call out.
Here, Dandy.
That's right.
You call that a knife? That is a knife. Well, actually, I call that a crocodile. Oh, I misheard. Not that.
No, I call that my finger that just got cut off.
I'll take that.
So yeah, so you line up, kind of threading the arrow between your skeleton and Desi and Okatai, and that arrow sinks like a good 3 to 4 inches into the crocodile's kind of snout, and it snarls in anger.
Gas bomb.
So, Chris, how many are still standing? 2?
Sorry, how many?
How many are still standing and attacking? 2?
2.
Okay.
One that has not been damaged and one that is very badly hurt.
Cool. Thank you.
Is it an arrow roll after every attack, Chris?
It is. That's why I go through so many arrows.
I imagine you do.
Culdy lay there going, oh, shit. Like, you're not unconscious, and you can crawl and you can cry out and stuff. But you can't make any skill rolls, and you're missing a finger.
All right, nothing I can do to stabilize myself, huh?
No, because you can't make any skill rolls.
Okay.
But you could, for example, like you could crawl further away if you wanted to, or things of that nature.
Yeah, I'm moving behind Desi.
Moving.
Or Trestius.
Okay, I was going to say you're moving towards the crocodiles.
I just assumed that was Desi.
I'll never see it coming.
Zoomed at it so I can see everything.
Okay. Desi, you're up.
So I can use my longsword as a stabbing motion
You can.
or a slashing motion, right?
Correct.
And stabbing is more effective against scaling things like crocodiles, or slashing?
In this case, it doesn't matter. They come slashing and stabbing come into play. Like if you face an opponent with a shield, it's easier to parry a stab than it is to parry a slash. It's easier to dodge a slash than it is a stab.
Okay.
Crocodiles don't dodge.
All right.
I would
One
assume
of
they
them does
didn't
more
parry.
damage, doesn't it?
Pardon?
You
One
could
of
do
them does.
You could do the heavy slash thing.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was just asking. Is one of them does more damage, though, right?
Nope. Base damage for your sword is 2, but if you you can basically use your fast action to swing it, which would increase your base damage by 1.
Okay, that's what I will do then.
Okay.
And I will try to hit the one that's here in front of me.
Okay.
I'm gonna push it because I think we need it. Oh no!
We hit it.
Yeah.
And you do a total of 3 damage because you swung.
Excellent.
So yeah, as this thing lunges, you kind of move back. You stumble a little bit, kind of like wrench your shoulder ever so slightly, but you bring that sword down and almost, but not quite, sever its head.
Is it enough to stop it from trying to bite me, though?
It seems to be taken aback a bit.
Taken aback by having its head nearly severed.
And the other one is gonna trundle forward towards Okatai.
Can I parry on Okatai's path?
Yep, you don't have to worry about it until you see whether the attack hits or not, but definitely an option. He's definitely within range.
Okay.
So yes, if you would like to parry that, you can. It costs you a willpower.
That's okay. I just have to figure out how to parry. Where am I? Oh, there it is.
So if you just click parry by your longsword,
Yep.
or your shield,
Oh.
whichever you want to use.
I figured the shield
Okay.
because I get a +1 for being defender.
Yep. So click your little box and you're good to go. All right, there you go.
There you go.
So as this thing trundles forward and you kind of see it coming, you like throw your shield arm out kind of wide, but stopping its teeth from injuring anybody.
For the win.
That will take us to the skeleton.
Skeleton will go after Crocodile 1. And batter it with its head, I guess.
It will batter it with its torch because that's what it has in its hand.
Sure. No need to push that.
Skeleton, yeah. So he brings his torch down Okatai.
Well, I'm gonna try to stab the remaining crocodile number 3 with my spear
Okay.
from a distance. Ah, gosh. I'm gonna push.
Okay.
No. Can I use my my pride instead?
You can, yes.
I'm gonna go with that instead.
Oh shit!
Nature is not getting the best of me tonight. This is a beast. I should know how to deal with it. Somehow I'm going it.
So this thing like opens its mouth to try to take a big bite out of Desislava, and you take your short spear and you like ram it kind of down its throat, and like when you rip the spear back out, you know the I don't know if crocodiles have like the little dangly bit at the back of their throat or not, the uvula or whatever, but you rip out whatever is there, and there's this gush of blood, and those of you in the front row look like you're part of like a Dragon Age game. But it is quiet. Still.
I seen Culdy crawl with his finger in his hand.
Oh, his finger is down the gullet of one of those crocodiles.
I'm gonna try to find him, but I don't see him anymore. Culdy, before you get infected, I need to see that hand.
I'm over here by the necromancer.
If I
It's got a really weird name.
let me take a look at that. Oh, you didn't lend me that paper in vain. I bring out the piece of paper with a scroll on it, and I'm gonna cast Mend Wound on Culdy.
Soros, give him one.
If this works, I will give you another piece of paper.
Is everybody okay? Everybody's still
Grumble,
alive?
grumble,
fine.
grumble.
Sorry, you ran ahead. My legs might be longer than you, but I can't teleport.
Okay.
So are they dead now?
Yeah,
They
the
seem
legendary
to
are
be.
dead. Well, the one I
One
could
of them
see.
with my sword. They're
I
not moving.
retrieve my throwing knife.
Yep. And that's one of those things where you have to kind of like put your foot on the head and pull it out. Like it is lodged in there deep.
You are now
Oh,
the
man,
king of
this
Florida.
head would make a nice trophy. Actually, we should take advantage of this and like take them for their meat and maybe even their skins and stuff. Make armor out of them and stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. We didn't suffer all this for nothing.
It'll take time. The
Yeah,
Soros
she
will
has a
only
hat that we
stay
know
for
you
so
will
long.
love.
Are we in 15 minutes increment? And
Well, maybe we can convince
Yep.
the kobolds to help us with that, since we are heroes.
yeah, since we're in the 15-minute increment, I think we have the time in the quarter day to also do that.
Yep. You guys can spend a turn basically harvesting these beasties.
Oh fuck yeah!
That is not.
Oh yeah.
If I want to cast with the scroll, what do I click on this I click on Mend Wound, but I don't know, is it safe casting?
It is safe casting.
So safe casting 1?
Yep. It basically means you roll one less die. So like, it's if you put in 3 willpower instead of rolling 3 dice, you roll 2 dice.
Okay.
So the willpower that you put in is how many points he will get back.
But I'm doing the thing to remove the injury. Or am I misreading something?
No, I'm just gonna find.
So how many willpower do I need to put in to remove the injury?
I
Is
am
it
down
possible?
2 points.
Is it possible to take enough skin to like make some kind of piece of armor or something that's my size?
Oh, probably. I just need somebody with a tanner.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to take enough at least so I can do that.
There you go. Lethal injury. It's not lethal. It's only a critical. So it has to be power level 1.
Okay, so 0 dice, power level 1 with the save casting. So yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Hey, figure spec.
It does
I'm
not
gonna take some sleep, too.
it does not regrow lost limbs.
No, but at least you're not bleeding out.
How does this affect my strength stat right now? And
Okay.
can I hold weapons in my offhand again?
Yes. So the critical injury goes away, so you can now use two-handed weapons again. It does not regrow the finger, and this spell in and of itself does not give you back any attribute points. You're still broken until somebody does actual either the first level healing magic or the actual healing skill. Either one.
I can do the healing hands, but I assume we might want to use traditional medicine first. See how it goes. Because once you're not broken, I can still do the spell, but medicine cannot help. So resin, if you want to give a Culdy a little help getting up. And was anyone else hurt but not broken?
A little, but nothing that's
Pulled a
nothing.
bit of a muscle, but I think I'll be fine.
Nothing's bleeding. I just wrenched my shoulder. It'll be fine. I can sleep it off.
Yeah, but if we do fight the demon of the lake before you rest, I'm gonna take a look at it before we fight
Yeah,
that thing.
that's fine. We should
Okay.
put. Do we want to haul these things back now? Because I can't carry them and everything else.
This isn't what we were supposed to kill, was
Or-
it? I think
No,
it's
but it's
something
not.
else. These are just
Don't know.
wandering crocodiles, I guess. Huh?
I don't see any water. Do I hear any
I
water?
see water. There's a bridge. Yeah, there's a bridge. But between the distance between you and and Trestius in the opposite direction.
I'll like squint into the darkness as though it'll make a difference.
It's dark.
It's a broken bridge in front of us.
Yeah.
Sarnas, go take a look. See what you can see.
Risen should take a look at Culdy first.
Yeah, and you guys can all hear like the gentle lapping of water.
Oh, okay.
There is water. I can hear it now that there aren't, alligator bellies scraping across the rocks.
Actually, a crocodile.
Yeah, whatever. Snappy long things.
So how much meat and leather do we get out of this guy?
Somebody can give me a survival roll.
I can do that. Do you want to do the medicine roll, Mark?
Sorry, let me open my sheet. Sorry, what roll?
The medicine run for Culdy.
Healing? Yeah, I can do a healing roll.
I'll do the survival one.
Oh, perfect. That would give you back 3 points of strength, Culdy.
I only lost 2.
So yeah, and Ryzen, as you're like kind of checking over Culdy, like I'm assuming you guys are kind of moving up to where the light is.
Yep.
So as you're kind of looking over Culdy, yeah, you can see the like the stump where his finger was bitten off, but it looks like it's healed over. It looks like it's been healed over for years. So he's probably just in shock. So you get a little bit of the water splashing in his face, like, kind of get him back up on his feet.
Snap out of it.
Yeah.
Give him the airplane treatment. Shake him violently and slap him.
And
I'm also going to take some teeth as a trophy. Can make a necklace out of it or something.
perfect.
Why am I rolling dice?
Because I apparently had your token selected. So out of the crocodiles, you managed to get 6 meat and 2 pelts.
Nice.
Meat.
Should one person record that?
Okatai is keeping track.
Yep.
Okay.
Um, I'll probably need another sheet of paper to make sure I can keep everyone LD.
All right, take one of mine. I'll drop mine out of my gear.
So the meat will need to be cooked relatively soon. The pelts will last about a week before they're run.
Yep.
All right. So Culdy is back up on his feet. Just because I'm curious. We'll say 1 is right hand and 2 is left hand. So your left hand.
Left hand. Okay, I'll make a note.
We can
Which
make
finger?
We can make your finger out of gold.
Your pinky.
That would be my That would be the one I would have chosen.
Yeah, you can live without it.
One of my friends lost his pinky, and what he learned is that when you put some butter on a toast, the toast is held back by the pinky. So the first time you try to butter a toast with a lost pinky, you just swap it on the ground.
Huh.
It'd be very hard playing bar chords on a guitar with that lost pinky too.
How are you gonna snort angel dust without a pinky? We'll need to make your pinky out of gold.
He can't afford that stuff.
Right. So you guys take 15, 20 minutes to get Culdy back up on his feet and get what you can out of these things. You do have the feeling that if you had longer to butcher them, you would probably be able to get a little bit more, but this is kind of quick and dirty, so you're not being real careful.
Mhm.
But yes, you guys can pick up and continue on. Making your way across the bridge takes a little bit of time, but it's not super dangerous. But at the end of your scavenging, the torch goes out.
Let's give him another one.
Okay, somebody can roll a torch die.
Was it a river? The river demon, was it underground or was it an outside river? Like, am I expecting the river demon down there?
Yes, the kobold said that it was protecting their source of fresh water, and they don't seem like the sort of creatures that would venture up to the surface. Alright, so you guys continue on your way. Okatai once again leading, Culdy once again scouting. The rest of the journey is uneventful. But and as you guys travel for probably another, 15, 20 minutes or so, it's really hard to judge time. You're really just judging time by like how low your torch burns more than anything. All of you can hear not just like the gentle lapping of water, like was that stagnant river where the crocodiles were, but more of like a rushing water sound, or like not rushing because it's not that fast, but definitely moving water as opposed to just gentle lapping. And Culdy, since you I think have the highest scouting, you can smell. You know how like fresh water has a kind of distinctive smell compared to like rancid water. You can smell fresh water.
All right. All right. My scouting's not the best right now because I took the hits on my wits.
Is it the like I asked, was the river demon reaver underground or above ground?
You expect it to be underground.
Okay. Before we get too far, I'm gonna patch up the people who needs to be. No, it's not wound, but just making people people are fresh before that fight.
Okay.
I think Trestius and Desislava were a bit hurt.
Yeah, I got one point of strength.
Yeah, but it's that. Do you shoot bow with your strength or is it agility?
Agility.
Okay. One is not that much, but I think it's the undead that got like hurt for a lot.
Yep, and he cannot be healed.
Yeah. I'm gonna and he snap his spear. So
Yeah, he's holding like a broken trident piece.
I'm gonna give him a long spear. I wanted to keep that for emergency, but yeah. I'm handing him a long spear. I'll remove that from my inventory. And I will at least do healing hands on Desislava. How many strength did you lose, Desislava?
3.
3? Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I wrenched my shoulder good.
How do I spend more willpower on that? How does that work? Oh, okay, like that. Boop.
Yep. This is why ingredients and stuff are important, because it's free power levels.
Yep.
And that's why you don't ever want to fuck with a half-elf.
Yeah, I looked at it, the ability is quite good.
Oh,
nice.
So
excellent.
you should be fine.
Oh, that feels so much better.
I cannot do it on myself.
Your shoulder a bit.
I might need to use some leather to make parchment in the long term. Make sure I can keep doing that.
That's handy.
Yeah.
Best my shoulders felt in a while.
So you guys kind of come across this narrow path, and there's like a fair-sized river here. Probably about a good like 30 feet across, give or take. And what's more important is you can see kind of filtering from above, from like the top of this cavern, there is actual sunlight filtering down.
Is the water clear enough for me to see if there's fish in the water?
It is clear. It is moving. There are some fish in the water. There are. Give me a scouting roll.
Scouting. My wits is hurt, so might not be the best, but let's try.
Okay. But yes, there are some small schools of fish. It looks primarily like maybe like the size of a smelt.
Okay. That could be a place for me to fish. Been so long.
And whoever currently has the best scouting can give me a scouting check.
My scouting right now is 4.
Better by 3, and I'm not even wounded.
Better than my 3.
Am I still rolling this?
Yeah.
I would not be if I was not Earth.
No.
My wits is dropped 2 down.
Yeah, it's whoever has the best makes the group roll.
So that's Culdy.
Yep.
I'm a 4, so
I'm going to push it.
Okay.
I should have healed your wits.
Yep.
I will have to heal your wits.
Call to get dumber by the minute.
I'm getting willpower. Willpower is what just makes this guy shine.
Yep, me too. Yeah, I'll get you.
So yeah, you think you hear something, but it's hard to tell because of the sound of the water. And honestly, as a goblin, the fact that this area is actually somewhat lit from the sunlight above is a little bit disconcerting as well.
At least it's daytime.
I like seeing the sun.
How much wits does Culdy is missing?
Oh, 3 so far. Out of
3
5.
fingers?
Wits is
Wits.
is Ed.
My wits is normally 5. Right now it's 2.
Okay.
So unless you want something out of my bag, I'm pretty useless at the moment.
I'm gonna put.
Oh, my empathy is very high too. So manipulation, I'm still great at.
I'm gonna put a hand on the shoulder of Culdy and like, it's all fine. We'll get through this. And I'm gonna shine a bit and cleanse spirit on Culdy.
Okay.
You're full of all kinds of magic.
Yeah.
What, another piece of paper if this works?
You can only heal strength or agility.
Oh, that doesn't work for me.
No, cleanse spirit is for you.
Oh, cleanse spirit, yes.
Yep. Not healing hand, cleanse spirit.
Okay.
So you get 2 wits back.
All right. I feel
I shine when people are hurt.
Yeah.
I feel like almost a goblin again.
I did play a druid, but I think I died before I actually healed anybody.
If I remember the story well, yeah, you kind of die almost immediately.
Five sessions in.
Okay, not first session trying to summon something.
Nope. I was trying to. There was a demon in disguise, and we had to prove it to the townspeople. So I did Purge Demon on it, and unfortunately, that is a rank 3 spell, and I was only a rank 2 caster, so automatic mishap. And then one of the mishaps is roll a free horror critical on yourself, and my head exploded.
Yeah.
Literally?
Literally.
Jeez.
That's why I'm like, he told me that story, and I've been afraid of overcasting.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think this is my favorite game company now.
like just so everybody's aware, anytime Trestius or Okatai cast a spell, there is a chance that they will die.
Their head will explode.
That's why we're not casting spells all the time.
Yeah.
Because they're not very well trained in it right now?
Nope.
It can go bad either way.
That's just a game mechanic?
It's just a game mechanic.
It really is, yeah.
That's why
wow.
that's why I want to make the paper thing, because it lowers the difficulty and less chance for me to explode.
Yeah. I mean,
Which is the opposite of how Trestius does his magic.
our other game, our druid in desperation tried to cast shapeshift to turn into an animal and opened up an interplanar rift and got dragged through by a demon.
So, for like argument's sake, this campaign could go on for 5 or 6 years. We're still playing the same characters. The magic wielding people in our party get uber great, but there's always a chance they could fuck up in such a way that their heads could explode or something horrific like that could happen as a backbash.
Yes.
100%. 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'm always save casting as much as I can.
Yeah.
And that's why Trestius drops as much willpower every time.
Yeah. And the same thing, like, I mean, your fighter here, Desi, has, what's Desi's strength, 5?
Yes.
Right. So that essentially means she has 5 hit points. She is never going to get any more.
She might get better armor, but that's all.
You know, better armor, better gear, that sort of thing. But other than that,
Still 5 hit points.
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, I got a quick question from reading
Yes.
the thing I bought today about him.
Yep.
It says the first level of it involves when the character is broken. Is broken when an attribute's down to 0?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, rather than making a roll, you can just spend willpower, and boom, they get that many points back.
Okay.
All right. So you guys have come to this this river. Appears to be a freshwater. Appears to be fish swimming in it. The water is clear. You can see the bottom. It is like some of it is natural caverns. Some of it looks like there were perhaps like older construction, like a long time ago, that has formed part of the bottom of this. No sign of a river demon though.
Maybe I could replenish my my water supply and see if that attracts the thing.
I'm pretty tasty. Want me to see if I can lure it in?
I mean, go steal some of its water. Maybe it's gonna show up.
Don't get too far away from me. I will make sure that I stick close to Culdy.
So on the far right of that screen, it looks like you can drop down on a rock there and reach into the water.
Yep, right there. Yep.
Kind of right there, yeah.
Trestius has been super quiet this entire day. He just staying back, not talking.
That's what a character.
I'm going to stick close to Culdy.
All right. Is there any role I can make, like a lore, scouting, survival, or something to bring insight, maybe, to bring this thing towards us?
All right. So as Desi and Culdy get closer to the water, you see kind of swimming underneath in the process of spearing fish, these 2 probably about 4.5 foot tall frog-like humanoids.
You guys see that?
Yep.
They do not seem to have noticed you.
They're underwater, right?
They are. They're probably about like 7 or 8 feet underwater, and they seem to be basically using like little hand nets and like little fishing spears and basically catching stuff.
Desi, they don't look like they're big enough to be the kobold's enemy, is it?
I mean, it's hard to tell when they're underwater, but I think they'd have mentioned like spears.
Maybe they're new to the area and maybe they're following the river current and they ended up here.
I don't know. They don't look like anything.
I gotta splash the water, see if I can attract their attention and wave them over.
You what?
Yeah, what?
Why?
They're clearly intelligent.
Even if they're
that does make them friendly.
Exactly.
Everybody's a potential customer.
Everyone's also a potential threat.
That's what we get Desislava for.
Yeah, thanks. That's great. That's great.
Okay. So
That didn't work, huh?
Well, no, they come swimming over. You catch their attention. They come swimming over, and then with astounding speed, the 2 of them kind of clump onto you and pull you into the water.
Ah,
Can I do a dodge?
can I
You can try to dodge.
Pull into the water.
can I try to parry for him?
You can try to parry.
Excellent. I would like to do that.
Cost you a willpower.
Yeah, that's fine.
Who are they trying to pull into the water?
Culdy, he was like splashing the water. You know how they always say like don't tap the tank at the aquarium?
Yep.
I live underground. What do I know from aquariums?
Right. Right. Oof. So,
Wow.
so Desi, you kind of like
Guilty.
this is a bad idea. This is bad, and you see them. They kind of like coil slightly before they jump out of the water.
Yeah, I
and you-
remember feeding frogs when I was a kid.
Yeah. And you managed to get your shield up.
None of that, you.
Classic Culdy.
And they drop down back underneath the water.
I don't.
I'll hop back up behind Desislava. Well, that didn't work.
I don't think they're potential customers.
I don't think they're the bad guy we're supposed to look for either.
Well, maybe not. They said it was demon singular, right?
They did.
You did.
Yeah.
And
So
I got the impression it was a lot bigger than they were, and these things aren't.
not big enough to be scary.
They're barely bigger than me.
And you see they kind of clamber up onto this stone, and they let out like this kind of like croaking sound.
Uh-oh. See, we might be meeting the river demon soon.
That's what we
That
want.
does not sound good. Well, yeah, but we don't need him and his little army.
That was going to happen anyway. And I'll put my sling this time.
Are there more of them?
Yeah, maybe they serve
There are.
this water demon thing.
It looks like there's about a half dozen or so of them, and as they kind of clamber up onto this rock, they're basically they're like croaking at you. Like first they do the croak to call everybody, and then they're like croaking at you, and they're like waving their spears in the air and like kind of like thumping on their chests.
So in a threatening manner.
In a threatening manner, but they're not throwing their spears at you or anything.
I'll wave a piece of parchment like it's a truce flag. Trying to figure out a way I can use performance or manipulation or something like that on them without actually speaking their language.
Yep, you can try manipulation at -2.
I'll happily do that. I just
Ryzen,
want to
aren't
be your friend.
Ryzen, aren't you supposed to be some kind of communicator person thing? You know,
In theory.
talk to people, make friends.
Well, I tell jokes. I don't tell great jokes, but
Anything a frog would find funny?
maybe Culdy. Let's see. What can I do here?
Oh, I also forgot with the crocodile thing, I had a +1 to my rolls because I have 6th sense.
Oh, right.
I forgot about that. Sorry.
Yeah, that would have been +1 on your scouting to notice them in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
That could have gone very differently.
Yeah,
much different.
It all worked out.
I mean, we have no. I mean, I don't know if they understand, our language, but I don't know. Is there some kind of diplomatic role I could do here, or was it kind of incumbent on knowing their language?
It's a manipulation at -2.
I think I succeeded, didn't I?
It's resisted by their insight, so it's a push, which means the situation doesn't change.
Okay, I'll do it. For -2, do I just do a 2 in brackets or an actual minus?
An actual minus.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
We mean you no harm. We are a peaceful. Anyway.
So when you speak in this kind of like almost like pigeon English version of common,
Okay.
Trying to get the gist of what you intend across. One of them, in this very very deep, very like sonorous voice, says, "No take."
Ooh.
Why not? No take what?
No take eggs.
Don't want eggs.
I'm gonna use a willpower and pull a fishing net out of my bag
Okay.
and pull it out and show them. And I'm pretty sure they can. They can tell what it is, and I'm sure mine's better than theirs. I say, want trade for shiny rocks, gems, information.
Okay.
That another manipulation roll?
It is.
-2.
Not -2 anymore.
Oh, flat out 0?
Yep. Yep. Ryzen has kind of like put them a little bit at ease.
Nice.
So, like they say, bring.
It says bring?
Yep, that's what they said.
All right, Desi, you're going to earn your money. I'll go at least that far because I'm not a great swimmer. And I will. Desi, Desi, you're AFK.
No, I'm not.
All right, so I got a fishing net and I'm moving over here. They want me to bring it to them. I'm going to say, don't swim well and get you to see if you can toss that net over to them without actually getting it on them.
Why are we giving them a fishing net?
I asked them to trade and I made my manipulation roll.
Oh. Okay.
And we've been given help because Risen pulled a good one out.
I will certainly try.
Okay.
Very
That is
cool.
a marksmanship roll.
Oh,
Yeah, I've only got a 4. How's your marksmanship?
3.
Oh, okay then. I guess I'm trying.
You just have to get it close though. You don't have to hit them.
We'll see.
Even they're closer to the other side of the river, we need even better.
They're the
Would be
ones who
fun.
can swim for it, right? If I fall short, they can swim for it.
There you go.
Okay. So you kind of ball up this net and you throw it, and it goes splush. But a couple of them do jump in and take it.
High quality, handmade, expertly woven, good materials.
So, shiny rocks, no eggs.
Shiny rocks, no eggs. What was looking for big
So-
bad thing? Can help? Help find?
No.
Point us in the right direction?
Take shiny rocks.
No. And
Give
all-
another net.
No.
Really, let me try something else.
Need troll. Stop egg thieves.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a different story.
But one of them takes off this like necklace that they're wearing. It's made with like what look like some very low quality pearls and some like fancy shells and stuff, and throws it back over to you.
I'll try to catch it.
Okay, that's no problem.
I'll drape it over Culdy's
Right.
neck.
What are they carrying? Spears?
Yes, they have. You know the fishing spears where it's got like the central point and then the two angled.
Yeah, like caveman tridents.
Yeah, like the ones on the sides are angled inward, so like when it catches the fish, the two close in on it. It looks like if they were to hit something and tear, it would rip out a significant chunk of flesh.
All right. I'm going to pull out something else. I'm going to pull out a long spear. It's made of iron and wood. And it's made by a blacksmith.
Desi will lean in. Wouldn't that be kind of heavy to use in the water?
It says, need to meet troll. Trade?
There's some talking amongst themselves, this like strange kind of like croaking language. And then what you're pretty sure is laughter. And the one that's been doing most of the time says, "No, no, no."
All right. Anybody want a long spear?
You
I
can.
mean, I'll take it.
Okatai uses
Just in
spears.
case.
Who was that? That was Okatai?
Yeah.
Okatai, add a long spear to your
Yes.
to your thing, because I can't carry it, it's too heavy. I can only carry it if it's in the bag.
Yep. I'll add it to my things.
That's for the that's for all the saving earlier.
And the one that seems to be again doing most of the communication is like, "Go now."
No, I don't. I don't think we will.
All right.
Oh,
Desi will look back to Trestius like, oh shit, he talked.
I'm moving
can't
back to
be good.
I'm moving back to Okata and handing him the spear and standing behind him. Use a will, my friend.
Desi's looking at Trestius like, is he glowing, floating? Is his head spinning around?
What do they see when they look back at Trestius?
Trustius, he's always small, right? Like he's not a big man, but he's always shrunken on himself, and but in his hands he's clutching this book. In front of him, of course, is Sardas, this Death Knight that he summoned, but he's here for a reason, right? Like we're here to do a thing, and his patience is running very, very thin. So you could there's not eldritch energy rolling off him, but the people that know him, like Okatai for sure, would be like, oh crap, here we go. Desi's paid a lot of attention to him too, right? So Ryzen.
She notices when people are afraid of her.
what?
Explain to them that we need to find this monster.
Okay.
Or at least
You
tell
think the
them.
troll is the monster?
There's a monster here that's stopping
I'll take the back line.
our fellows from accessing the river.
I'm taking the back one.
We would like to find that monster. These may know where that is. Explain it to them, or I will.
At least,
Is he talking
we
loud
need to
enough
deal
that
for
Desi
the
I'm
kobold.
gonna. I will try to diplomatically persuade them to tell us where we can find or introduce us to this troll, if I can.
Probably
Was-
not Dizzy from where you're at.
If they're
Okay.
not willing to show us a troll, we need at least to negotiate so the kobold can get water here.
Can I do that, Chris?
Yep. So yeah, they're like,
Are you hearing me?
yep. I can hear you. Troll protect.
We need to see the troll.
Ryzen.
What?
Tell them that I would like to speak to the troll.
We would like to speak to the troll.
All right. Whoever has the best insight can give me an insight roll.
Mine's 7.
Me.
It is so not me.
I got a solid 3.
I'm
Me
7.
too.
Mine. You want to make that roll then? Because I've been blowing it lately. You've been
Sure.
doing great. Mine's also 7 right now. Normally it's 8.
Okay.
But I'm getting willpower, so Trestius is getting pissy.
All right. So Ryzen, you see them. They exchange this look like, okay, if that's what you really want. They seem very reluctant. And the look on their faces as you guys are like, we want to see the troll. We want to talk to the troll. They reluctantly, and you think you see perhaps just like a glimmer of regret as they start this very low, like throat singing type of thing, and you guys can hear it start to reverberate. Like one of them starts, and then the others join in, and it starts to reverberate and echo off the walls.
This is creeping me out. Desi is going back by Culdy. And as she walks by Risen and Trestius, she's going to just kind of mutter, "This is a bad idea." Position myself, Culdy in the water.
And those of you, all of you, see something large swimming through the water.
I hide.
What? River trolls are stealthy? I'm shocked.
It has 8 dice for stealth.
Good God!
Whoa.
And it looks like a sled. That's their slang. It's terrible.
It's actually a Hezru. I mean, it's not in the game. In the game, it's actually a water troll. But the picture is the Hezru, which is, I think, the type 3 or 4 demon from D&D.
Can I roll my hide now?
You certainly can.
Can I spend hero points?
That's a demon. I spent my XP the wrong way.
I push. I don't push. Don't push. 'Cause I can't make that anymore.
But yes, this large, like dripping reptilian figure basically just leaps out of the water onto the cliff.
Culdy, get behind me.
Culdy is behind you.
And it lets out this horrifying roar that like again echoes off the caves, and it seems to resonate on almost the same frequency that this humanoid throat singing had, and it becomes almost like a call and response sort of thing. Like if you've ever seen like military drills, you're responsible, that sort of thing where they say a thing and then it responds, and then they say a thing and then it responds.
Yeah.
You don't get the sense that they are controlling it in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, so it roars, Trestius winces as he does when there's stimulus.
Blows up the gas station.
And like just tries to shrink as best he can, but he is getting really irritated.
You guys are probably going to want to draw some initiative.
Oh shit! Here we go.
The curse's sound has affected me again. Are you hearing me now?
Yes,
Yes.
we are.
Yep.
Want to pick initiative? No, not really.
I'll be
Have
able
to?
to. I will pick initiative as soon as my computer is back up.
Okay.
A 9. Good God. It's not just dice. It affects my cards as well.
I had a whole scene set up that just went to shit.
Yeah. But it protects the eggs, so they must be able to communicate with it somehow.
We are in a bad spot.
No kidding.
I wonder why.
I blame Culdy.
I'll take the
I mean, it's clearly my fault, but I blame Culdy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Not gonna be good.
Well, we'll see. This is like your first boss monster encounter.
Sir Dominance.
That's a monster, right?
I am.
It is a monster,
Or
like
the
1,000%.
random monster animal encounter.
Do you want me to draw for you, York? I can.
Yeah, please. It's gonna probably take me like 2 or 3 minutes. So if you could draw for me, that'd be great.
Oh, you got a 3. Okay, Ryzen, you're up, and you see this monstrosity, and it's easily 4 times your height or Culdy's height.
Oh man. Oh yeah, you said I can't really hold my action. I'm looking at everybody else when holding a knife, like as if with the
Run a knife
expression.
to a troll fight.
Well, I got my bone club, but I'm not going to go get close unless I have to.
Throw the knife and I'll pass you another one.
Okay, I'll throw the knife.
Okay. Oh, that's a hit.
Yay!
First blood. That's a good sign.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it just bounces off of the troll's skin.
First bounce. That's a good sign.
First bounce.
Just bounced off? Oh man.
Just bounced completely off.
my
Okata, you're up.
Has this thing proven to be aggressive? I assume it is, but
It's basically it's done a lot of posturing.
Yeah. Until
We
now.
draw initiative.
and it's in the water because right now I don't see the.
It is not. It's basically jumped out of the water onto the cliff you guys are on and kind of like roared and beat its chest and like established this display of dominance. And then Ryzen like looked at his knife, looked at the troll, and Culdy's like, "Go ahead, I'll get you another one." So he threw the knife and it just bounced off his trollish flesh.
Nice. There's no such thing as social attack in that game, eh?
You can accept it. Usually doesn't affect monsters because monsters don't usually have wits or empathy. That being said, it might be smart enough to have wits or empathy, but if you break something's empathy, it'll usually just lash out violently.
I'm still gonna scream at it for principle, but I'm gonna get in the way. Is it a zone to get to him?
It is.
Okay, so I'm just. It seems we're fighting that thing, so move a zone, and I'm gonna try to stab it.
Okay.
I mean, there might have been a social way to fix that, but I think we're past that.
I think we're beyond social right now.
Maybe we could find a peaceful way for the two tribes to cohabitate or something, but yeah. Let's stab a frog giant thing.
Are you in the Foundry yet, or do you need me to roll?
Could you roll? Because I just realized that because it's still open on the other computer where the sound was not working anymore, I cannot get in right now. I need to go shut it down first.
Okay. Are you stabbing it with your short spear or your long spear?
I'm stabbing with the short spear so I can parry with the sword.
Okay. No. Would you like to push?
Do I already have some damage on it?
No.
Okay, I'll try to push. If it was a guaranteed damage, I would not.
Okay. Ooh, you hit him. You stab him. He does not care.
Huh.
Your skeleton buddy.
Is this thing a humanoid?
No.
Oh shit, we're fucked. It's not a living humanoid.
Nope.
That it's definitely a monster.
Yep.
I'll send the skeleton to kill it.
So fast action change zones, and then fast action closes it.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, the good news is you now have a speed bump.
It's not much of a speed bump.
Culdy, you're up.
I'll move up to Risen.
Okay.
And kind of pass him my dagger.
Okay.
Is that the only thing I can do here?
Yeah, because fast action to move and then fast action to pass him.
All right. And I can't use another fast action?
Nope, you only have 2.
Okay.
The troll's turn.
Tank is in the very back.
I was in front of my employer until my employer moved.
Don't worry, I'm moving back.
Okay, so grabs an adventurer with huge clawed hands and throws the victim with tremendous force against some rocks nearby.
You might not be moving back of your own accord.
I'm out of its reach.
So it grabs the skeleton, throws him into the rocks, and then he lands prone within short range. So yeah, you see this troll just, like, the skeleton goes trun, 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 and the troll just reaches out, grabs him, slams him into the rock, and then throws him back from whence he came. Trestius, you're up.
We should leave.
No shit.
At
We
one
gotta kill
point,
this thing, don't we?
at which point, I will point out that there is an option called flee from combat. If you're losing a fight, it might be better to retreat and perhaps return with backup. If you want to leave the conflict immediately and you do not have enemies at arm's length, you get to make a move roll. If you're successful, it means you are away from the conflict and you do not return. You cannot. You can't
we could all do
flee.
that.
You could all do that. Those of you who failed the move roll, though, will need to survive a turn to try it again.
Yeah, my move sucks. I failed every move roll I've ever tried.
Are we good to run? Because that thing rolls a lot of dice. And I can give it a couple days, could kill it. Or at least fight it.
So, Trustius, you're up.
I have faith in you. You can take it now.
Hey, I'm in the back. I'm going to aim and fire.
Okay.
And I'll say I told you so later.
You started this.
Did I?
Now he's desperate
Yes.
for trying to. Yeah, you did. You absolutely did.
There you go, 2 damage. Oh, I got to roll for ammo.
The arrow sinks in slightly.
Slightly.
Okay. Desi, you're up.
I thought it was a humanoid.
Seriously, Trestius, what the hell? I'm coming up ahead of Culdy.
We should leave.
No kidding. Go, run. And Desi kind of plants her feet. Oh god, this is gonna be bad. Desi plants her feet to make sure that the others can get away.
Okay. Back around to Razin. Oh, and just because this may be important and some of you would notice this, the arrow that lodged into it, you see the trolls flush around it starting to push that arrow out and close up.
Oh man.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, we gotta go.
I'm gonna start trying to make my way out.
Okay. Are you doing a strategic retreat, which means you're still technically involved in the combat, or would you like to just book it, in which case you can make a move roll to just be out of the combat? It'll matter in case the troll has like area attacks or anything.
Is there any way I can retrieve my throwing knife without endangering myself?
No.
Okay, then I'm perfectly happy to just cheese it.
Okay. You can make a move roll.
Move roll. Where is that?
It's a skill under agility.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Skill.
So if you make the roll, you're out of the combat. The troll, it's not going to chase you. You're free and clear.
Okay.
Roll.
I'll do a push.
Okay. Okay. So yeah,
Oopsie-doodle.
you're looking for a way out, but there's like people all around you, and it's a little bit confusing.
The chaos going on.
Okatai.
So while I was gone, the only thing that hurt him slightly was an arrow, if I understand well.
Yes, and that wound is starting to heal.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need to know what we're fighting more than that before we can do anything. Was everyone preparing to leave?
Desi has basically planted her feet and said, "Everybody out."
Okay. I'm gonna start doing that. Move back a zone.
Okay. Are you like fighting retreat or just booking it?
But I want to give time for people to retreat.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
So I guess it's a fighting retreat.
Okay.
Fighting retreat gives us a shot.
Fighting retreat means if I roll affect everybody in an area, you're still on the map.
Okay.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah, booking it means, like say for example, yeah, booking it means you're out of the fight. Skeleton, fast action to get up,
Yeah, kill it.
and then it'll get into the same zone with it anyway.
I mean, that's probably 2 attacks.
Let's go
That's
back to the
good.
bar.
Right, Culdy.
I'm booking it.
Okay. So that is a move roll.
This is
Never
so
made a
bad.
move roll.
It's skill under agility.
No. I've never successfully made a move roll.
Right.
Oh,
And you still have it.
full. Oh, shit.
Oh.
It's gonna be even harder next time.
Yeah.
The river troll.
Oh,
Oh, it tries to grab the skeleton but fails.
sorry, Ash, you're doing great.
Hospital.
How come trolls aren't like David Bowie and Lanabras?
Trestius, you're up.
I am booking it.
Okay.
Little shit.
I literally have a book that could kill this thing if you give me a day to study it.
Should have probably done that before you said, no, we want to fight it now.
I got too much willpower.
He's blaming us for being impatient.
Uh-huh.
Thanks, God.
No, I'm just. I'm gonna see the result of this roll. Just blaming you for being slow.
Desi.
I am going to. Can I grab Culdy as I run past?
If you get 2 successes on the move roll to get away, you can take another person with you.
Oh boy. All right. I will give that a shot.
Okay.
I wish there was some kind of thing that you could add to these rolls.
I know, eh?
Okay.
Hey, this might be Culdy's heroic last stand. He could be like the guys in 300 fighting the Persian army, holding them off so you guys could get away.
Have you met Culdy?
Oh.
I'm very chewy. It'll take him a while to get done with me. I'm old and leathery.
No.
Oof.
I'm apparently determined not to manage that roll.
And make it harder on the next go.
I mean, if you all die, you can't blame me for it.
It's every person for themselves, except for you, Desi. You're on the clock.
Stumble closer to Culdy.
Okay. Resin.
Run.
I will try to tease it again.
Okay.
Yelling to everyone to run.
And
I'm trying. I got short, stumpy legs. Move, you said?
yep.
Okay. Rather than pushing, is there a way to use willpower?
There is there's not really.
Okay, so what's the point of willpower then?
Your minstrel talents require willpower, and as
Okay.
and as a halfling, you have hard to hit, which means if you get hit, you can just shave off damage 1 for 1 by spending willpower.
Right. Okay, I'll just do a push then, I suppose.
Okay. Oh.
Womp womp.
This is so bad.
Okatai.
What
I'm
up?
so sorry.
This is just going to end up being the tale of Trestius as he walks through adventurers. Just mows through us.
Actually,
On his
I'm
way.
willing to play that.
pretty well, but
I am
And then
perfectly
he
willing to
raises-
play that campaign. That sounds interesting as hell.
He just races us later.
All right, Okatai, you can bring one more person with you.
I mean, I bought them enough time. Now I'm booking it.
Glad one of us can roll.
Who's the worst at moving?
I'm rolling 1.
Both of the short folks are rolling 1 die.
Yeah, my agility is 1 right now.
And Desi is rolling 3.
Still be rolling 3.
This is not Culdy talking. This is Trevor talking. Take Risen. Culdy's old. He's had a good life.
I mean, if I take Desi, I'm condemning both of short
Yeah.
folk to die.
So
I
just as a thing, because I know we haven't used the kin talents much. We've been using like the cool talents. But Culdy, your nocturnal also allows you to spend willpower 1 for 1 for successes on stealth. As long as you're in a dark area.
Okay.
And Desi, adaptable as a human means you can spend a willpower to roll whatever skill you like instead of the one I tell you to roll.
Oh! Like,
Oh, wow.
it doesn't even have to be in the same category?
Nope, you have to be able to tell me how it applies.
Okay.
But
Not that it'll matter. My dice will screw me over anyway, but it at least gives me the illusion that I can do something.
So.
Till I roll.
All right. So Okatai, who are you taking with you?
I'm picking up Resin.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, can I ask a quick question, even though I'm sure I know the answer to this? From looking at hard to catch, that wouldn't apply to, like, my screw up on a push roll. It's got to specifically be an attack, right?
It does have to be an attack.
Okay. I wanted to be sure.
But depending on the exact spell being used, it's one of the few things that can protect you from magical damage.
Okay. Just wanted to be sure.
Well, the skeleton is attacking a troll.
Oh, Saras, good job.
Wow.
That's 8 willpower orc, boys.
Done.
Oh, the troll's actually going to take 3 damage to that.
Whoa.
I didn't realize how strong hunting instinct could be to try to kill something.
Yeah. Alright.
Damn!
Culdy.
I guess I'm trying to book it. Because I only got 1 willpower, and that thing rolls a lot of dice for his hunting, doesn't it?
Well,
Actually, what's my stealth? How will that work? Stealth is agility as well. That give me 2 dice instead of 1. I'm just gonna move.
okay.
I can't push that, huh?
You cannot.
Because it would knock me out.
The troll heals ever so slightly.
That's so many dice. Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Well, your skeleton still has a little bit of armor on him, so there is that. Didn't help. As a matter of fact, his armor gets busted. So once again, he picks up the skeleton and just throws him with tremendous force at the people that are fleeing.
No.
I mean, he doesn't hit any of them. But that skeleton lands, and it's still moving, but it's practically in pieces. Trestius is away. Desislava is up.
All right. I am going to try to use my might.
All right.
I figure it's this like rocky outcropping that's the issue.
Okay.
Which is why my agility wasn't working very well. So I'm going to try to brute my way up it. Like just, the people who go rock climbing bare-fingered, and they're just kind of, holding on by their fingertips and chin up, basically, up these rock faces. That's what she's going to try to do with Culdy in tow.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Oh my god.
I'm going to have to push it.
Push it real good.
Two.
My dice are determined to kill me.
What?
Isn't that the way? This is the way.
Oh no, the torch went out.
TPK.
So good news, Desi. You're free and clear of the troll.
Am I?
You are.
Boy.
That.
Call the air trouble.
I don't mind being trouble. I like making characters.
I can't see anything now.
Culdy.
I guess I'm going to try to book it.
Okay. Would you like to try to book it, or would you like to try to stealth? At least with one willpower, you can guarantee one success.
I will stealth. I guess that's the tactical move. Might as well try that once.
Oh man.
I can't push, right? Because it's stealth is agility.
You can push, but you will basically fall prone right there.
I'll spend my... No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to spend my willpower, though, to make one success.
Okay.
All right, next thing I'm going to raise is my agility if I live through this.
You can't.
Uh-oh.
Right. So the troll's like, it's looking around. It's like, you can, like, it's sensing, smelling the air. And it does seem to kind of turn its head in your direction.
All right. What about that skeleton there?
So skeleton pulls himself up. Does like the whole Captain America, like, I can do this all day thing.
Hopefully he does it better than I did.
Culdy, back around to you. Because you are now hidden, I'll give you a +1 bonus on the move roll.
You're so generous, and I appreciate it.
As long as you survive, as long as you get through this round, you will be fine.
Ooh.
No, can't push it.
Alright. Well, the good news is I did not roll. The troll actually does have a ranged attack that hits an area. But that has not come up. So instead, it's damage against the... He still has a little bit of armor. Is he still alive? Relatively speaking. He has not.
Nobody cares. He's earned every penny.
So as you kind of sneak away in the darkness there, Culdy, you just hear like the shattering of bone behind you. You don't even bother looking back.
Whoosh.
So sometime later, I'm just gonna reuse this corridor map. It's not the same corridor you guys. I mean, it's a cave corridor, but you don't have to be on the lookout for like octopusy things swooping at your heads or anything. But yeah, you guys run. Desi catches up with you, running in the darkness through the caves. So you finally.
I'm yelling for Culdy until I find him.
Okay. Until you finally think you've put enough distance between whatever that thing was and you guys.
I'll light his torch.
Culdy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Make a lore check to figure out what the hell that was.
You sure can.
Oh. People.
Oh,
All right, one success. I'll take it.
Look at you able to roll dice.
I am very witty. I am not very agile-y.
It's the arthritis, I know.
Okay. So you're pretty sure that was a water troll, not a demon. So good news, bad news. Good news, it's only a troll. You're vaguely familiar that water trolls like their food soft, so any victims are generally not devoured right away, but kind of taken underwater to allow them to tenderize for a little bit.
Marinate.
They are indiscriminate omnivores, but they do have a preference for flesh of land-living humanoids. But on the plus side, not a demon.
I'll share all that.
You, and she points to Trestius. Don't pick a fight.
And he'll
You're
win.
not going to be winning.
He's just like a dog, right?
If you're not the one standing there with the sword in your hand, you do not start the fight. Got it?
I can't respond fast.
Then you go back now. Do it.
And I know
it'll take some time.
I
have
see
to
Then
prepare.
you wait until you have the ability.
We know what it is now.
Is a while.
We know how to
We
kill
knew
it.
what it was before.
We did not. We didn't know what it was. We know what it is. We're here. We're healthy. We're fine. And he's staring at the ground like he's not being aggressive by any means. He is looking at the ground in like the most obsequious way you could possibly imagine.
How tall is Trestius?
He's an elf. He's like 5'6", maybe at best. He's a small man.
Oh, she's not towering over him by much. She's only 5'10". But she's a decent amount bigger and definitely angrier right now.
But yeah, but the narrative that Trestius is saying is he's trying to articulate that to him this is a win, right?
Yeah, she definitely does not see it that way.
You know,
to fight it today for you to keep your book. We can just go outside the cave, take a couple of days to regroup, do the thing. We could have just talked with the fish people, maybe deal with them so the kobold could get to the water without them being eaten in exchange for not eating the eggs. And we could have resolved that peacefully, but now we gotta go back home and try to find a way to kill that thing.
They told us it was a troll.
I already
The-
know how to kill it.
Froggy people, whatever they're called, they told us it was a troll. We didn't need them to call it. They told us the problem.
Thing was,
Thieves were eating their eggs. The troll defends the eggs. If the kobolds are just after water, we should be able to figure that out. Kobolds are going in for water and an egg sandwich. That's a problem.
We agreed to kill the thing.
We do want that. but we
I
don't
know how to
want
kill
that
it
at the
now.
beginning.
And you couldn't.
And again, he's not looking at you at all. He's looking totally at his feet.
Oh, she's absolutely staring at him. And
Clutch the book to his chest.
one hand on her sword. Sword still in its sheath, but you couldn't have figured that out when they said water troll protects the eggs?
No, I had to see it.
You had to see it.
Yes.
Did you not believe them? Or did you just not understand what a water troll was?
We thought it was a demon for a while. Now we know what it is. It's different.
It is possible that the kobolds didn't understand, and for all we know, the troll could be their water demon. We still don't know that for sure, one way or another.
Well, we're gonna find out. And she will. Who has the torch right now?
Trestius does.
Of course he does.
But you can absolutely take it from him.
She will grab it out of his hand, like snatch it away from him, and start marching back toward the village. The kobold village. Culdy, you okay?
All good, but I still think we should kill this thing. We just gotta prep for it first.
Desi, give me a survival roll.
Oh no. I don't even know why I bother rolling dice.
It's kind of part of the game.
Oh, every now and then.
You fall apart.
Okay. If anybody's holding up for a hero, they're going to be in for a sad, sad day.
I hope you're not waiting on my dice rolls.
Totally clips of the party right here.
All right, so you start storming off towards the village, and you're like, "Wait, no. We went this way to we went this way to get to the village."
How lost am I?
You got 2 successes in the survival, so you're not. You like managed to kind of reorient yourself and said, "Okay."
Okay. All right.
Thought you turned around to lecture some more. And another thing.
Little shit.
Do we want to go back to the village or the owlbear cave?
I want to go back to the village and ask the kobolds if they're stealing eggs. Because
Mm.
they just told us they needed fresh water. And that's not what the froggy whatever told us.
Okay. I see what your plan is. Let's go.
If it's just water they want, we might be able to sort that shit out. But if they're stealing eggs, that's probably not going to work.
So you guys do manage to find your way back to the kobold section. You can roll another torch die, though.
I rolled 1 when we lit it.
Mm-hmm. 1 per turn.
Oh my god. I'm running out of torches. Come on. No enemies. Oh well, I have a lot of torches. I mean, for
That's why
6 torches, that's 3-4 rolls today.
It's better that you're rolling than me. That's why. That's why we still have torches.
So yes, you guys make your way back to the kobold thing. You find Kogan here just where you left him. He apparently slept in.
When we walk in, Desi is going to yell out, "Hey, Slizzak!"
Oh, Hero's back. Demon dead?
Are you stealing eggs, or do you just want water?
Not stealing eggs.
She's standing there with like her fists on her hips.
Not steal eggs. Eat eggs.
She scowls. You just told us water.
Eggs not important. Eggs are eggs. Water important.
Eggs are someone's kids.
No.
Eventually. Yeah.
No. Hard shell eggs. Kids. Soft eggs. Food.
Not to the frog people. So we went to your water source, and we found your water demon. You know what the water demon does? He protects their eggs. He is a nest guard.
Heroes kill demon.
No.
Says like pay heroes kill demon.
Haven't killed him yet.
Working on it.
Not too thrilled about the idea that you're killing their eggs.
Not killing
Eating
eggs.
their eggs.
Oh, eating eggs, yes.
You can't. If you're killing their eggs, if you're eating their eggs, they're just going to get another something to guard them against you. The problem isn't going to go away. Do you understand that?
Give me a manipulation roll.
Desi's too angry to be manipulative.
Maybe you can. Maybe you can switch manipulation for like might.
Maybe the anger will.
Can I give her a boost, assist, or anything like that?
Yes.
Can I say like might?
You could switch manipulation for like might.
Switch it for might. Like as she's standing there, trying to look intimidating and pissed off.
Yep.
Oh. See, that's much better than my 3 dice. I mean, maybe. I'm probably not going to roll regardless, but I have a better chance.
I gave you a success anyway.
We have faith.
Oh, that's a bad idea. I'll push it. What the hell? Wow. No.
Does your pride apply?
Maybe.
Oh, Culdy pushed it anyway.
Chris, I'm gonna send you my pride.
I can just look at your character sheet.
Okay. Do I have it on my character sheet?
Yeah, your pride totally applies.
I do. Excellent. I will use my pride. How do I do that?
Just click the dice by where it says pride.
Ooh. Desi's pissed.
Desi is pissed. Desi's really pissed.
Right. He says, Kobold's not taking more eggs. Give back book.
No,
That's a good.
we'll kill the demon. Just need time to figure it out.
Desi turns and scowls at Trestius.
He doesn't see because he's looking at his feet.
Give us a day to figure out how we're gonna do this, and we'll find a way.
If you're not stealing their eggs, you'll never see the demon because you won't be near their nests, right?
Need eggs for food.
You find your food somewhere else.
One
There
day.
has to be.
Into
Two.
something that they
Reason.
know
Convince them that we need
is
to.
just a half.
We're study right now. We need 2 days. 2 days, and we'll kill the beast. And I'll make a manipulation roll if you want.
You sure can. One day.
Can I push?
You can.
Oh, 1 day.
Desi is going to storm off back toward the little alcove that we were staying in.
I'm going with her because I need to rest up.
Chuck her shield like she's throwing a frisbee, cursing the entire time.
Yeah, so Trestius will make his way to the alcove, staring at his feet, being very small as he can. Find a little corner and up against the wall where he can, lean on something solid and open up the book.
Learn all you can, because we might have to give them back that book.
We might end up sitting in a cave or in a tunnel for a day while he keeps reading.
I can kill it.
And Kogan will lean over to Desi say, there's only half a dozen of these things here. I mean, if it's a problem, we can make it not be a problem.
Take your time to read it. We'll study it and prep up. We'll take the time we need.
Don't tempt me.
Can I try to figure out what could stop a troll regeneration?
You can make a lore roll.
Yep, just gonna be a sec. Booting back up again.
Okay. I can roll for you here.
Yeah, please.
One success. Yeah, you don't have a whole lot of experience with trolls. You do know that most trolls avoid direct sunlight, and when you were fighting the water troll, it did stay out of the well-lit areas.
Oh, interesting.
You don't know what exact effect it has, you just know that they tend to avoid them. But with that, before we get into yet another scene, I think we'll just call game slightly early.
Okay.
Seems like a convenient place.
Seems like a really good place.
It does.
Welcome to Forbidden Lands, where we have our asses kicked for this particular session.
We get our ass kicked and we harg. We can do both.
Oh.
All right, now for the downside. Everybody gets an XP for participating.
Great. One.
You did not travel to a new hex.
Nope.
You did not discover a new adventure site. You did not defeat one or more monsters. You did not find treasure. You did not build a function in your stronghold. But 2 of you activated your pride.
Yep.
Did you suffer from your dark secret? I don't think anybody has suffered from their dark secret.
I don't think it. No.
Nobody.
I mean, it ties in, but no, not suffering.
Yeah. Nobody risked their life for another PC.
I tried to, but I got cock blocked there for a bit.
Well, I tried to stay in the troll fight to protect people, but I didn't suffer from that choice.
I made sure everyone else got out first.
Except for Culdy, who you left behind.
I tried.
I mean, but Desi really, really tried. I'm okay with Desi.
The lights went out. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, if you guys think Desi gets it, then Desi gets it.
Yeah, I mean, she was playing Defender the whole time, yeah.
Did you perform an extraordinary action of some kind?
Oh, I did not.
My dice absolutely did not do anything extraordinary tonight.
I was thinking how many rolls I screwed up. That was pretty extraordinary.
I mean, I ran away on the first try, which, according to this group, is pretty good.
I communicated with the frog things. I think that's about the most extraordinary thing I did today.
So, yeah, no, we did not.
Yeah. So that's like 1 XP for most of you.
Woo!
Already marked it down.
I got an XP.
And then another 1 for those who activated their pride, and then 1 more for Desi.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
I got like 5 XP last time.
It varies a lot. Like if you have a session where things just go pear-shaped, it's like, oh shit.
There was a lot of pair going on this session.
And thankfully, like the troll actually has 1 attack that hits everybody. I think it's everybody within short range with an intensity 7 poison.
Oh.
Oh.
So, yeah.
The good news is I have a plan. The bad news is you're not going to like it.
But yes, we will pick this up next week where you guys decide. I mean, frankly, I'm shocked that you guys are going through all of this effort to honor your deal with the kobolds, but that's just me.
So am I.
I'm thinking about the possibility of getting minions, and I'm waiting if I'd rather have kobold or fish people.
Frog people.
Frog people, sorry.
Desi's got sort of a code of honor-ish. And,
Okatai thinks that could have been like fixed socially. Like make a deal between the 2 tribes, get the water, don't eat the hags. Like right now his plan is just like read the book, learn the thing you need to learn, and then we'll try to like barter peace between the 2 tribes.
Yeah, it sounds like a great idea. I mean, Trestius is completely obsequious for the most part, and then every once in a while, this is mine. So he should learn more magic.
Absolutely.
Because that's a good idea.
I'm hoping that control would help you not being that terrible, but it might be a pipe dream.
We'll see.
Alrighty, well, we will see everybody next week.
All right, Chris.
All right.
And we'll see you on the next game.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Before you go, is there any games? Are we gaming Saturday? There's no game Saturday, right?
No. Tomorrow is D&D. Saturday is Star Trek.
All right. So I'm gonna go down to the free RPG thing or whatever it is.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Because Evie's worried that nobody's going to show.
Oh, is that
They don't
Saturday?
have,
Yeah, it's Saturday.
they don't have any spots in the miniature painting left because I got in touch.
I'm just going to go and say hi and buy a
I was
pen.
going to go in and do the mini painting.
I wanted to.
I'm going to run Star Trek for free RPG day.
that is also the AGM. Is that afternoon?
Yeah, I don't care.
I mean, we don't vote at the AGM anymore, so that's a bonus. But yeah, I'm probably going to go in the morning if I can.